So a while back, I was in this really great relationship. Really just the most mature relationship I was ever in. And we were having this terrible fight that it was just tearing us apart. And like all truly deep ideological arguments that couples get into, this is a fight that we were having about Superman. You see, I'm a Superman fan, she's a Batman fan. It wasn't a good thing. And I kept trying to explain to her that part of the reason I identify with Superman is the whole child of two worlds thing. He was born on Krypton, but raised on Earth. That is the ultimate immigrant story. He's this great American symbol, and he wasn't just born in another country. He was born on another planet. And she said, yeah, but he wasn't really an American. And I said, whoa, what the hell are you talking about? And she said, if you're not born in America, then you'll never really be an American. And I thought, this is crazy. The only thing that determines what country you belong to is where you happen to be born? What is a country anyway? It's not, Purple Mountain's majesty or fruited plains, whatever the hell that means. America isn't a place, it's an ideal. It could happen in the Sahara Desert and still be America. For that matter, I'm the child of immigrants. My father's lived and worked in this country for the past 3 decades, and he's somehow more or less American than some redneck who uses Osama bin Laden for toilet paper? How the hell do you measure something like that? I was reading a study. Scholars think there are 2 great British folk heroes whose popularity moves in cycles, King Arthur and Robin Hood. Now, on the one hand, you got Robin Hood, who is sort of the ultimate socialist action hero. He actually steals from the rich and gives to the poor. And on the other hand, you've got King Arthur, who's this ultimate benevolent authority figure. His great achievement was turning the Isle of Britain into a police state. What do you think the Knights of the Round Table were? He took a standing military and converted them into a police force to roam the countryside as judge, jury, and executioner. In fact, I'm pretty sure that is the dictionary definition of police state. And we romanticize this. They sell it to you with books and movies and plays and Keira Knightley's nipples. Well, I got news for you, Keira Knightley. Arthur is dead and women can vote and you can't stop them. So you can take your nipples and put them away. Nobody's interested. I can and frequently do see better on Cinemax 4 nights a week. That was a horrible movie. They put Stonehenge on a fucking cliffside. What the fuck? You can't just move shit like that around. You can't put Mount Rushmore in the Sahara fucking desert. Anyway, all good things come to an end. I broke up with my girlfriend, or she broke up with me, depending on which one of us tells that story, and, it was pretty historic. And the worst part of it was probably the ugly custody battle. Because we've been buying comic books together for the past 5 months, and now we had to decide who got what, who gets the X-Men, who gets the Ultimate line, who gets Aquaman. Okay, nobody wanted Aquaman. So ultimately, we figured we'd divvy him up. Where she got the Marvel titles, I got DC, and we split the Vertigo line. She took the Sandman comics, and I got Hellblazer. And there's this great speech in Hellblazer issue number, I think it's issue number 45, where John Constantine, he's this, blue-collar, working-class magician. He's got, the trench coat and the cigarette. And he's going off to confront the first of the fallen, to match his own wit and smartassery against the greatest force for evil this world has ever known, and he knows he might not come back. So he walks up to the Westminster Bridge, and he's looking up at Big Ben, and he has this just classic speech. He says, I want you to know it was always about you. Not, magic or demons or anything you. Your power is just like magic, because it doesn't even exist unless enough people believe in it. In a way, that's what I've been fighting all these years, just belief. All I ever wanted was for the world to be free of your kind, whether you were here in Parliament, or in Senate, or Junta, or hell, or heaven. You know, maybe that's pointless. Then maybe people are too small and scared to be free. Maybe they want you up there shitting all over them. But like a salesman is only too eager to sew up his market and stitch up his customers, you're happy enough to exploit that. Ah, fuck it. Fuck you. For what it's worth, you were always the enemy, so you can listen to what I have to say. I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed. Mostly.
Baby, do you understand?